We are live.
I see it. I see it. Are we on the television upstairs yet?
That is, yeah. You guys are getting on there. You should be on there today. Or no, next week, Friday. Sorry.
This show?
This show, yeah, can be the first one that'll go up there. Otherwise, starting in September, you guys will be up there every...
We maybe should have deleted Gus if he doesn't show up.
We're hoping he's here. If not, we'll edit it in post.
Let's see here. So, yeah, my buddy Steen called today on my way here. Well, what are you doing after the show? I said, nothing. I'm free. Well, you want to go to the state fair? I'm like, no.
You don't want to go hang out at the state fair?
I like the fair. I like smaller fairs better. Yeah. You know, ones I can park and I'm just like a couple minutes away walking. The state fair is like a lot of people. And I like people watching and I like doing all that kind of stuff. But it's more the getting there, parking, getting in, and then leaving, getting into my car and leaving that I don't want to deal with. It's not the fair itself.
Right. And like nothing, because everybody goes for the food, obviously, but it's like, I don't know, it's a lot of walking around just to go get the food, and you're weaving in and out of a sea of just a mass of humanity.
See, I go to People Watch more.
Okay.
I like to, because there's a lot of crazy people around.
Oh, yes.
So while you're eating your food, you just stare, and you're bound to run into some crazies or some hotties, both.
Right. What's your go-to state fair food?
I like the deep fried alligator.
Okay, never had the deep fried alligator.
Yeah, I like to get a little frisky. I want to, whatever they got new that's crazy, I want to try that. Yep. You got to get cheese curds.
Oh yeah,
like I mean that's a go-to. The Pronto, yep.
Staples. Yeah, you got to get those.
You got to get that stuff. Yeah. You know, just I typically don't like to eat the day before, so that's another thing. We had pizza last night, so it's like I'm already thrown off there. Let's see.
Almost like better to go like when the weather is like on the border of raining, because it scares enough people off where you're like, okay, now I can.
Well, and it looked today that it supposed to rain?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah, looks like it'll definitely. Oh yeah, it's for sure gonna rain today.
Yeah, see, so that's a definite no, because then I don't want to get rained on.
Well, and that's like also going on right now is the Black State Fair.
What?
Yeah, like it's like right in the parking lot of.
Are you on the board of directors for that?
No, I'm not on the board for the Black State Fair. But, no, it's like essentially just a bunch of like black-owned businesses over at Midtown Global Market with like tents selling stuff and things like that. They did it last year, but it was pandemic and
didn't do much.
But yeah, this year is kind of a bigger deal. It's no state fair, but
right. I mean, fuck it.
Can't be second year.
I'll go support it. Probably got better food.
Oh, I would say for sure.
Why can't I? Just trying to share to the masses here, T-Money.
Got to give the people what they want.
Share.
Comment section popping yet?
Let's go back this way here. We're close to right on time too. That was good. Good stuff. Did you sleep here?
Did I sleep here?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I sleep?
Well, I saw that white shirt when I came in, like your dress shirt, like you were DJing, got done at like 4:30. Like, wow.
Oh no, I don't know what shirt you're talking about, but
that white dress shirt hanging from the fucking.
Oh no, I think that was Gabe's. He did.
I was gonna say that doesn't look like you. That looks more like a Gabe.
Does a comedy show. He'll bring a change of clothes, and he must not have.
He doesn't need a stupid shirt to look stupid at his comedy show. Oh, Gabe. How is Gabe?
Oh, he's doing good. He's currently building a porch.
Is he?
On his house.
I wouldn't trust that porch. I definitely wouldn't come over and sit on it for.
He's actually, like he helped build the studio. He's actually very handy.
Really?
Yeah.
Help build it or he built it?
Like,
is he much handier than you? I mean, what did you actually do?
I would say he's much handier than me.
You did all the technical stuff.
Like, he's the type where he knows how to get it started, and then I'll watch and finish it if he has to leave. Because That's I'll say that's the one thing that he's fantastic at, amongst many other things.
Right.
That's the main thing.
Well, good. Well, we'll wait. We'll just let it go. And if he wants to text, and
all right. And also, everybody that's listening, make sure you're sharing, comment on the show. We'll make sure we get you guys thrown up here, be a part of it. It is just Mike today and myself. We're gonna rock it out, talk some sports. Have a good fucking time.
yeah, it's gonna be great. Best show yet. I should have worn that mask right to the left. What the hell is that thing?
Oh, the sloth mask.
Oh my god!
It's our Glass Half Sports. They put it up in the background of their show. They call it pole ads.
Some point of the show, I'm gonna slide over there and put it on. I'm definitely doing that.
I'm with it.
Glass Half Sports.
Glass Half Sports.
Another show on
I was on
the multi-universe here.
Their host dropped out last minute as well, and so I had to slide in there.
With Big Dick Nick?
With Big Dick Nick.
Yeah. That's a good show.
Yeah, good people. All right, you ready to kick this off?
Yeah, let's rock.
What do you get when you put two Minnesotans and a guy from Wisconsin together? With the Weekend Sports Talk. Get ready for some sports chatter, where there's sure to be laughing, arguing, and maybe even crying. Now, here are your hosts, Mike Reese, Matt Benz, and Greg Green Bay Bauman.
Welcome in. Oh, I love that intro, but it makes absolutely no sense for episode 71. Matt, Greg, what do you guys think? Oh, they're not here. It is episode 71, the Han Solo Show.
Yes, sir.
Avengi Melkin. I know I botched that name. I had to call Ben's yesterday. I had to look up jersey number 71 like I do for every show. And it was Melkin. And Pittsburgh Penguin, played with Sid the Kid. He was the Robin to Sid's Batman. And for the life of me, I thought his name was Danny Malkin.
Danny? Isn't it pronounced Evgeny?
Yeah, probably. Evgeny. It looks like it. Evgeny Malkin.
Yeah.
So he gets the credit for the 71 for the Han Solo Show. All the shows are brought to you by Bricks, Boatworks, and Minnesota Dock and Lift. We're coming live from NBC Multicast Studios in Northeast Minneapolis. If you want to do your own show, Tevin, how can they find us?
They can go to NBCMulticast.com, hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, NBC Multicast Studios. Yeah, come in, create great content, whether it's for business, for podcasts, we do it all.
Yeah, I almost boycotted the show today because Tevin hit me up yesterday to do some postcards, and there's 6 boxes with different shows, none of which had Twist, the flagship show of the multi-universe here at NBC. So
you guys have been here for a while.
You know,
we definitely should have slid you in.
I know you didn't, create the postcard itself.
No, but I should have did a little editorial check and make sure that our stars are put forth.
At least keep Green Bay Greg off it. You don't want to scare, the potential customers, but you could have got me and Ben's or just me, whatever. Next time with this show, you can use, just me. That would be great.
Just a big headshot of you.
Yeah.
Come to NBC Studios.
I want to get the Doge cut out of just myself. And that would be great. If I miss a show, that way I can always be here. So, yeah, we got a great show lined up. It is the Han Solo Show. I'm here by myself with the table, but as always, we got T-Money behind the curtain. So let's kick off the show. If Gus texts me, you got his number back there, and we'll give him a call. We'd love to talk to Gus the Bus Farrat.
All right. But in the meantime, we will get right into it with the Twist topics of the week. And people, make sure if you guys have comments, make sure you drop a comment, because today we've got nothing but time to slide everybody's comments in.
Yeah, we want to hear.
Topic number 1. What in the world were the Rams thinking when they traded Sony Michel?
All right, so they sent a 5th and a 6th round that could convert to a 4th round pick if the Rams get a compensatory selection. So Sony Michel, 1st round pick, a handful of years ago, not even probably 4 years ago.
Yeah.
He's a bust, injury prone. My biggest thing with this is you have Le'Veon Bell, you have AP, you have Todd Gurley that you can just go pick up.
Right.
Or you could just wait. I mean, final cuts are coming soon. So with the Rams, if this is any other team in the NFL, I'd say it's a good move. But the Rams they hand out picks like it's Halloween candy. I mean, it's insane to me. They don't have any firsts. I don't know if they have any seconds. They traded everything for Stafford. Every year they just get rid of their first round pick. So, a fourth round pick potentially might be their second pick in the draft. So for a 1 year pickup, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, and Sean McVay said he adds physicality to their lineup, and it's like I don't know that I'm like you're saying. You can pick somebody up that's going to be better than Sony
physicality.
Michel.
Go get AP. Talk about physicality.
And at least
God.
Sony Michel's young, so they'll have him for a while. But they definitely do throw around draft picks like they just grow on trees.
But he's in the final year of his contract, so unless they re-sign him, they don't really. I mean, they're already young at the position. I think they drafted Funk and some other guy. They got Henderson. Hopefully, what's his nuts comes back after his Achilles. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I'm not rooting for him anyway, so who cares?
All right, and then topic number 2, we have out of the rookie quarterbacks, Trevor Lawrence was named a starter with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Justin Fields with the Chicago Bears was not. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, Trevor Lawrence was an obvious pick to me. I thought that was a joke. We were just talking before the show. Looks like Gardner Minshew is on his way to Philly. But that was just a joke that they were trying to make it seem like it was going to be a competition between Trevor Lawrence and, Gardner porn star Minshew. I mean, T-Law was the number 1 overall pick. He's touchdown Jesus. I mean, look at that. He's a marketing machine. So that was an obvious choice to me with Justin Fields. I just don't know what they're doing over there. Matt Nagy, I was telling Benzie, he's like literally the worst coach in all of football. Pee-wee, everything. I heard a great point on the radio yesterday that if you're going to let them draft another quarterback and give it another go, you have to extend them. Because if they are fired after this year and they bring in a new head coach and a new GM, what if they don't want Fields? Then the ownership group who brought him in, it's just going to be a huge cluster, and it's going to that franchise is in major, major disarray, and I have no idea what they're doing. The Red Rocket or the Red Rifle or whatever, I guess let Andy start and take a beat down for a while, but Justin Fields is going to see the field. And what I've seen him from, so far, he looks legit. So I'm excited to see him out there. I'm pissed that we didn't get him. So a little bitter.
It's definitely a very old, like the old school way of how to run a football team where they're like, okay, we're going to sit Justin Fields even though he looked great in the preseason. And then Trevor Lawrence hasn't looked very impressive.
No, he's looked awful.
Although it's for the Jags, they have no weapons for him to
nothing
like that. But yeah, to see him start and then Justin Fields kind of get pushed to the side. But I think Justin Fields will probably have a better career being able to sit and watch and not just get thrust in there right away.
I don't know if he'll have a better career than Trevor Lawrence. I mean, just because Trevor doesn't look good right now.
Than Trevor Lawrence, I'm saying like long term for Justin Fields, I think it's better for him personally to just sit.
Yeah, let him sit. I mean, who cares?
Yeah,
really.
All right, topic number 3. Will the Steelers make Dwayne Haskins the successor to Big Ben?
I think they're hoping for it. I mean, to get a guy, I think they picked him up on the waiver wire last year, so they paid nothing to get him, no draft compensation, anything like that. He was a first-round pick just 2 years ago. He's came in and looked great in the preseason this year, so they would love that because literally last year whiffed in the draft. This year whiffed in the draft. They've drafted nobody to get in there and be the heir apparent. So to take a risk on Haskins, very low risk. So if he does suck or doesn't pan out, again, it didn't cost them anything. But they're definitely rooting for it. I think he is going to win the job as the number 2, as the backup to Big Ben. And we'll see. Maybe next year, they draft in the 3rd round and maybe get a guy to compete with them as the starter. Because in my opinion, Big Ben is done after this year. So.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like they've really given a whole lot of thought to his backup plan.
None.
Until it's like, oh yeah, he's about to retire like tomorrow. We should probably have figured something out.
That just shows the ego there. It's like, yeah, well, we're going to just figure it out, and it's going to be fine. We're the Steelers, so we'll see. They got a good young core on the offensive side and defense. Defense is top 5. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to need a quarterback. Hopefully it's him. He's kind of a moron, though. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Although being in Washington is not the most quarterback-friendly and development-friendly place. But, yeah, he didn't really show any flashes of talent on the field.
No, none.
All right, so topic number 4. Was there collusion in Cabo in regards to the L.A. Rams?
Yeah, so here's a little Matthew Stafford. So when the Rams traded for him, he happened to be in Cabo at the same time as Sean McVay and friend Andrew Whitworth, who is the left tackle. So ESPN did this kind of cool background video of it. So Stafford's on vacation in Cabo with his wife, and Sean McVay happens to be in Cabo on vacation at the same time. And literally, I think Stafford was still in Cabo when he got the call saying he was traded and going to LA. So they literally worked out this whole thing like over drinks in Cabo. So collusion, 100%. Like, I don't think enough to like where you can get in trouble. It was the off season. You can make trades, do whatever you want. But it was like, yeah, I met for drinks. I like this guy, and called the owner, and we're going to get him in here. So, I mean, they paid a hell of a lot for him. And that says a lot about Jared Goff and the god-awful Detroit Lions, that they just, yeah, you can take him. We'll throw you a few extra first-round picks, a second-round pick. Just give us Stafford. And that offense, Cam Akers going down, was a huge hit. So I get why they, brought in Michel, because that offense is going to be elite. We're really going to see what Stafford's made of. I've always been a fan. He's got a huge cannon, but the Lions just are horrible and never were able to showcase what he could actually do. So it'll be exciting to see what they can get done with him.
Yeah, and do you think with collusion, do you think it was a premeditated, like, hey, guys, we need to finesse a way to get you here? Let's leave the States. Do you think they thought like they were outside of like the jurisdiction of the NFL?
Yeah, let's go. We can't do this in Northern California. We got to go to Cabo. That would be great.
Like, yeah, Sean McVay is like, sorry, Stafford, I can't talk on the phone. Roger Goodell might be listening.
Well, I think what Andrew Whitworth probably knew. It's like, okay, my wife and kids are going. Your wife and kids are going. We'll meet there for dinner one night or whatever. And then Whitworth got on the phone and called McVay like, look, you got to get down to Cabo, pretend that you're on vacation, blah, 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 and we got to get our guy. And so he flew out right away and, like, bumped into him accidentally, spilled a drink in, like, a Hawaiian shirt. Oh, man, hey, sorry. Yeah, collusion, 100%.
All right, and then the final twist topic. Did the Broncos make the right call with going with Teddy Two Gloves over Drew Lock?
Teddy Two Gloves. So I don't think so. I think you really, not drafting a quarterback, they drafted Patrick Surtain, I think, with the 10th pick or something like that, was a huge whiff to me, especially with this quarterback class this year. But I guess they're just done with Drew Lock. I mean, you're going to literally have to draft a quarterback now next year because Teddy Bridgewater isn't the answer. I mean, every team that's had him has moved on from him. The Vikings, the Saints, the Panthers. We all know exactly what Teddy is. I mean, he's going to get it done probably more than Drew Lock, but Drew Lock's got a bigger arm. He's going to take bigger risks. And this was literally the last year that you're going to see what you got in him. So it's like we know what we have in Teddy. I would have started Lock, and then if he unraveled, which I think he probably would, then you have Teddy Safe Man to toss in because their defense is elite. I think they have a chance to be really good this year. They have good offensive weapons. So, yeah, give it like 3 games, and if you're 0-3, then you put in Teddy, and you can still recover and make the playoffs. So, I don't know. I didn't really like it. There was a lot of quarterback ones going in. I think Jameis Winston got the nod in New Orleans, which I liked. And again, it's like we all knew that was going to happen. There's so much drama in the NFL. It's like we really do know what's going on. But this year was different with the quarterback controversies and who was going to start. I was listening to the radio on the way in, and I think there was 17 out of the 32 were in different spots. over like the last 2 years. I mean, that's crazy. We don't see that in the NFL often. So it's exciting stuff.
And do you think that the Broncos thought that they were going to end up with Aaron Rodgers, and so they were like, "Hey, we're not going to draft a quarterback because we're going to get Aaron."
100%. All that talk of, I really do. I think their ego got in the way, and they whiffed and missed. And he might go there next year, so they still could be set up to do it next year. Might not have to. They're still going to have to trade for him. He's still under contract. It's not like he's just going to be a free agent, and the Packers are going to get a haul. But yeah, I do. I think they were like, "Yeah, we're just going to get A-Rod," and. Right. Nope, and then they called and got Teddy. So, yeah, good for Teddy, though. He's a good guy. I mean, that was a catastrophic injury when he was here with the Vikings, and it's just that's the thing, being a Vikings fan. It's, we were talking before the T-Jack. It's like, man, we got the poor man's Michael Vick. This dude looks the part, and, like, we whiffed on Justin Fields this year. I just have always, as a fan, I want, like, the black, athletic, strong arm, mobile quarterback. I don't want the Kirk Cousins. And then when we finally, draft my black quarterback, it's Teddy Two Gloves. Like, this dude is whiter than Kirk, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I hope Teddy does extremely well in Denver, but I feel like he's just set up to be that bridge, no pun intended, to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. And whatever, screw Aaron. He's just heinous.
All right, that's it for Twist Topics, and now we are moving on to Would You Rather.
Oh, did you find something?
Yeah, we got a couple that we'll sort through here, and if they suck, keep watching. All right, let's see here. First up for Would You Rather. Would you rather have super sensitive taste buds or super sensitive hearing?
I don't want to mess with my taste buds. I like to eat too much, and I am nosy. So super sensitive hearing might come in handy. Like, what the fuck did you just say? They're like 3 blocks down. Like, well.
Yeah, I don't think I would want my taste buds.
No, I don't want. No. I want to enjoy what I like.
Would you rather travel the world for a year, all expenses paid, or get handed $40,000 to spend on whatever you want?
$40,000 right away. Yeah, if I want to travel, I'll do it myself. But if you give me the cash option, that's what I want.
I'm taking straight cash money.
Well, let's rewind here. So $40,000 or for a year,
you travel, all expenses paid.
I could rack up way more than $40,000.
Yeah, like.
Because what are you gonna? Honestly, really, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change my answer. Once in a lifetime, travel the world, all expenses, so I can go everywhere I ever wanted to go in a lifetime, in 1 year, and it's free.
Yeah,
$40,000.
That's gone in.
I'm love boating it in a day. It's gone. Like, seriously, it's gone. I'm dead. Yeah, let's travel.
All right. Would you rather live on... Or, no, not that one. Would you rather be completely invisible for 1 day or be able to fly for a day?
Invisible. Because then I could... Because my criminal comes out immediately. It's like, okay, I have 1 day. What can I get done? So, you're going to fly and do what? Like, at least invisible, I can, like, sneak around and... I always wondered this when you hear these questions too. Like, okay, so let's say I'm invisible, right? Yep. I'm in a bank and I wait for them to, open the safe, right? So I sneak in, you can't see me, I'm invisible, and then I take all this money and then it's just floating in the air like a big, stack of money. Like, so that wouldn't work out.
Yeah,
be weird.
I feel like you'd have to know ahead of time you're about to be invisible. Like, hey, tomorrow you're going to be invisible. All right, quick.
Or if I touch stuff, does that become invisible too? So there's too many
there's too many
moving parts that I don't know about. But I'm still going to be. I'll be invisible. As creepy as that is.
Would you rather be able to speak to animals or speak 10 foreign languages?
10 foreign languages. I don't care. Animals are stupid. I don't care what they have to say.
If you have to pick one, would you rather walk barefoot in a public restroom or get poisoned?
Barefoot. I'm pretty sure I've been barefoot in a public restaurant before.
Yeah, I've been for like when I have to DJ weddings and stuff. Some of the restrooms I have to change in. Not ideal.
Yeah, and but really, what's the worst that can happen?
You get athlete's foot. I don't know. Would you rather?
I don't know.
Would you rather be the hero that saved the girl or the villain that took over the world?
The hero. Duh.
Dude, I would have pegged you for the villain that takes over the world.
No, I want a Superman fly down, save Lois Lane, fly her up to, the moon and make sweet love.
All right, we'll do this as the last one. I have a feeling I know what your answer is going to be. Would you rather lose all your money and valuables or lose all the pictures you've ever taken?
Pictures.
Yeah, no way in hell Mike says he'd rather keep his pictures than the money.
Yeah, I'll take new pictures with the money that I have. Yeah, losing valuables and I got a lot of shit. So,
all right. That's all I've got. We are moving now on to the history segment. Yes.
Time to get learned, suckers. We got some good stuff on this day in history, August 28th. That is the date, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. 1918, Tris Speaker was suspended for the season due to an assault on umpire Tom Connolly. They did not mess around in 1918. Strike 3. Nope. 1921, Babe Ruth starts streak of an extra base hit in 9 straight games. There must have not been much going on in 1921 because 9-game hitting streak. Like, how does that make the website for On This Day in History? I get it's Babe Ruth, so he's got the Midas touch. Everything he does just turns to gold because that
doesn't seem like noteworthy. Although it is Babe Ruth, but
yeah, but a 9-game hitting streak, whatever. 1965, Bob Dylan was booed for playing the electric guitar at a concert in New York's Forest Hills. Wow. I guess that was the first time they heard an electric guitar. And
somebody probably yelled, like, this is never going to catch on.
Right. Boo! 1972, Soviet gymnast Olga Korbut becomes media darling at the Munich Olympics, wins gold in the teams all-around, follows with 2 gold and a silver. She was a media You know what? So 1972, she must have just been a teeny bopper. Why don't we Google Olga Korbut, Korbut? Let's see what she's up to now. I'm interested in this.
So
let's see what she looked like then.
Yeah, let's.
God, she looks like she's 12.
Yes, for the people watching at home, this was her. Well, I mean, all gymnasts, right, are like 12 years old.
Sure. So yeah, I mean, I could see that media darling. She's 12 years old, winning gold. Type in like then and now.
Let's go back.
Oh, there she is. She's old.
Yeah, if she's in the Olympics in 1972, she's not like a spring
well, yeah,
chicken
but
right
like,
now. But yeah, so there we go. She's
born in 55.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. So she's still doing good. I kind of thought maybe there was like a turn for the worst or something, but good. I was rooting for her. Olga Korbut. Nice. All right. 1973, Let's Get It On was the 13th studio album by Marvin Gaye. You like that song?
Oh, yeah.
You ever got it on to Let's Get It On?
Not gotten it on to Let's Get It On.
Yeah, me neither. I feel like that would way too corny.
Yeah.
You turn that on, she's leaving. 1977, Nolan Ryan strikes out 300 batters for the 5th straight year. See, that's noteworthy.
Yep.
300 batters, 5 straight years, Nolan Ryan, the GOAT. 1986, American rock singer Tina Turner's star unveiled at Hollywood's Walk of Fame. You ever been to Hollywood?
Yes, but not to do any like touristy stuff.
What were you doing?
I mean, I was like there for a short little trip. Like I didn't go like see the stars or go see the sign. I was just.
What's a short trip to Hollywood?
Like I just was like passing through. It wasn't like I was in LA for like to go see like comedy shows and hang out with some friends, and so but I didn't do any like.
Oh, so you were like
stuff.
a local.
Yeah, I was like a local.
Too
That's
cool.
that's my vibe when I go play.
Oh.
I'm local now.
Right.
This is my city.
Fucking Tevin. 1994, 94th U.S. Golf Amateur Championship won by Tiger Woods. Did you watch that documentary on Tiger on HBO?
I have not.
It's a classic. I think it's a two-parter. It's really, really good. His dad, something else.
I think in a good way or a bad way.
From like the time Tiger was out of the womb, he like put a golf club in his hand. So Tiger wouldn't be who he is without his dad. But that's
a little much. Like especially when you see those pictures of him when he's like 2 years old.
Yeah, he was on the Johnny Carson. Johnny Carson, there it is. Yeah, like the Johnny Carson show at like 3 years old, hitting a golf club. Yeah. So, yeah, he was born for it. But then you wonder why he was like just a hardcore addict, right. And like his life fell apart. It's like the pressure of being that's I could handle it, but not Tiger. 2003. Here's some interesting stuff here. The 20th MTV Music Video Awards. Some winners. So 2003, year I graduated from high school, this is Missy Elliott. She was a winner.
Brilliant.
Beyonce and Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
I wonder if he won for solo or if he was still in syncing it up at that point.
2003?
Yeah.
You would think they would list in sync if he was in syncing it up.
Oh, good call. 2011, the 28th MTV Video Music Awards. 3 winners here. Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and Justin Bieber. So basically like the same kind of winners.
Yep. Yeah, that pop music.
Yep. Yeah. Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, basically the same person. And lastly, 2018, Aretha Franklin, RESPECT, lies in state at the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History in Detroit in a 24-karat coffin. You think she would do anything else?
No.
No.
Like, that's the least shocking news. Of course you're in a 24-karat coffin.
That's fantastic. That's going to be in like the next Nick Cage movie. What's that? Treasure?
Like National
Treasure. Yeah, the bad guy's going to be going after Aretha's.
He has to sneak in and like under her head is like a clue to the next leg of his treasure.
It'll be the best Nick Cage flick yet. Oh, that's great.
Declaration of Independence. All right, and now we're gonna go old school on everybody and whip out a little newspaper action.
Oh yeah.
And get a little newspaper headlines.
So when I did this on Friday, I had to make sure I set an alarm for today at 8:15 to say buy newspaper because I could totally see myself coming in. No newspaper, like, all right, just delete it from the deal. So, yeah, I went in, bought a Star Tribune at Quick Trip. For anybody watching outside of the state of Minnesota, the Star Tribune is our local paper here. So, let's see here. We got the sports section. I haven't looked at it. I'm seeing if anything catches my eye. The Vikings, that was the worst game I've ever seen yesterday.
Atrocious.
It was horrible. Absolute. I didn't see anything that I enjoyed. Egan swimmer wins gold.
Is that's not Katie Ledecky, is it?
No, it's a Paralympic. So is that the Special Olympics going on right now?
Yep.
Because the regular ones are over, right?
Or no, and I think Paralympics are not necessarily the Special Olympics. It's like if you're an amputee.
That's special.
It's like a lot of military veterans that want to.
Oh, so is it Paralympics then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's like,
Paralympics and then Special Olympics is for like Down syndrome and.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know there. What else we got here? Trash. Buxton. Buxton's back.
I was gonna say him and was it Joe Ryan tearing it up for the Saints in the minor leagues?
So we were talking yesterday. Buddy of mine's girlfriend plays for Mankato State softball, so college softball player, and we were just talking about like I asked her if there was any black girls that played because the percentage of black people in like baseball, softball is super low compared to the other sports. And my buddy gets all riled up. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. I'm like, okay, well, name me a black baseball player. He says Miguel Sano.
I did not know that he was in the club. I must have missed him at the meetings that we had.
I don't know. Like Miguel Sano. All right, so we got some comics here and horoscopes. When were you born? What's your sign, Tevin?
I'm an Aries. I was born in 92.
You are an Aries. Let's find the Aries here. Here we go. March 21st through April 19th, Aries.
March 21st. There we go.
If no one else is taking charge, assume the authority. Handle each issue as it comes to you and as quickly as possible. Delaying problems, Tevin, will only result in bigger problems. Does that tug at the heartstrings? Is that really speaking to you?
I'm anti horoscopes.
So am I. 100%.
You could literally say that to anybody and they'll go, you know what? Yeah, there was this problem at work.
It totally makes sense to me. I swear to God, I run if the first thing like a girl says, you know, you're talking and it's like, oh, what's your sign? It's like, bye. Yeah. Like if that's how you're gonna evaluate me based on this, but you know, mine could be completely true. So let's dive in. I'm a Virgo. Okay. That's August 23rd through September 22nd. So September 1st is mine. So next Wednesday, Twist Nation, it's my birthday. You can send me something. Here we go. You figure out how to get the most out of the least. These limitations do not limit your capacity for glamour and could in fact give birth to the best elements of your style.
And that could apply to today.
Wow.
You've done a lot today with less.
I have.
No co-hosts.
100%. See, I'm changing my tune. I'm all about horoscopes. This thing is 100%. This is today's paper, people.
They printed it just for you.
This is today's paper. I'm making the best out of nothing. And I already told them. I said, I'm sure Ed's watching Chief Bauman. I'm waiting for the text after the show that says best episode ever. And it won't say boys.
Nope.
So, all right, what else we got here? We got they have an inspired page right on the title. I don't know if you could see that there.
3 ex-girlfriends hit the road.
Yes. After discovering they were all dating the same guy, they moved on in a big bus. 3 young women are touring the West together this summer, united by something they never imagined they'd have in common. They all had the same cheating boyfriend. I feel like we've talked about this on the show.
Is this like the sisterhood?
And they and they have a movie with like Cameron Diaz. First off, these 3 women are idiots. Like, there's no way 3 women are getting. No guy is that smart to be able to juggle.
Well, maybe that's why they all
3 broads at the same time.
And like, just because we all dated the same person, I don't want to go on vacation with you.
No, you think they would hit, and that's how the whole movie. I think these 3 chicks. It was Cameron Diaz, some smoke show, and like Reese Witherspoon or something. Yeah, look it up. Cameron Diaz cheating movie. Oh wait, I just saw 3. Or was that?
Is this?
That was Charlie's Angels.
The sweetest, not the sweetest thing.
No, it can't be.
Who else was it? You said Cameron Diaz and who?
I'm going to botch the third. Who was the Justin Verlander's? No, it wasn't her. Yeah, it was her. What's Justin Verlander's girlfriend's name?
My sister. No. Oh, you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
I think she's in it.
The blonde chick?
Yeah. Verlander. Wife. Kate Upton.
There we go.
So go Kate Upton. The other woman.
The other woman. Okay.
Yep. So what's it say here? Is the
looks like, yeah.
Here we go. Started a relationship with Mark, however, blah blah blah. The next day, yeah, it's the same thing.
Yep.
Let's see a picture of Kate here before you click off.
Kate Upton is gorgeous.
Yeah, that one. No.
This one?
No. 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 I don't want to see him. He's a good-looking man, though. Yeah, bikini.
There we go. Kate Upton, everybody.
Yeah, he's lucky, man. He throws no-hitters and married Kate Upton.
Because wasn't she in that Adam Sandler movie, too?
Was that her?
I'm pretty sure.
Where they went to with Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, with Jennifer Aniston. Yep. I can't remember what that movie was.
If it wasn't her, she was, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was her.
She was great. Let's check in, see if I get a text here. No.
Oh, and we've got Chief chiming in.
Let's see. I don't see the screen. You got the...
Shoot, my bad. Here we go. There you go. Best show ever. He said, but we should have played the initials game where maybe you could have got a W.
What are we doing showing these non-knuckleheads here? Let's zoom in on the main host for Ed here.
Here we go.
Oh, speaking of, fuck what you heard. This is a Minnesota Lynx hat, Tevin.
Really?
Did you know that?
No. It looks like it's a cross between like a first. There we go. It looks like a first Ave hat.
Yeah, it is. But it's for the Lynx. I support women's sports.
Yeah. So, yeah, everybody that says we don't support women's sports.
Right.
How many hosts do you know with a Lynx hat?
I got a Lynx hat. So, yeah, it was dope. I was sitting there looking. I'm like, that is sick. And it was the Lynx. I'm like, even better. I can support my ladies. So that's what I'm doing today. Supporting the ladies. The only championship team in the whole state of Minnesota.
Yeah, that is true. Unless
that's all we got.
Back to like 92 for the Twins.
91, 87.
All right, you got any more newspaper?
No, we're done. We got our horoscopes. I'm a changed man.
All right, we are now going to get a fantasy football.
Oh yeah. I just got shit everywhere. Oh, this is done. This is done. That's done. Oh, there we go. All right, so yeah, a few weeks ago, we're just I'm gonna lay out the squads that we went over. Tevin, we'll go with yours first because it's the worst. So your starters were Kyler Murray,
okay,
Elvin Kamara,
solid,
Derrick Henry,
yep,
Calvin Ridley, Justin Jefferson, Travis Kelce.
Dude, that's a championship team.
You better hope so, because we're plunging again this year, Twist Nation.
Not getting wet.
We are plunging, and this year, because that was cold as hell. That was cold, and running through it, like, I still have the picture of, like, when my toe hit it, and, like, the reaction of my face was priceless. But we need to do it for real, like, jumping off ice.
Jumping off ice that's not going to be fun.
No. So no, we need to win. So, yeah, only the champ doesn't jump. That was Benzie last year. So GBG starters: Patty Mahomes, Ezekiel Elliott, Austin Eckler. Of course, he had a Packer, Devonta Adams, D-Hop, DeAndre Hopkins, and Darren Waller. I don't think that's going to make the cut.
No. Although Mahomes might carry him.
I don't know. Benzie. It's got Josh Allen, Delvin Cook, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill. Oh, did you see what he did to us last night?
That's tough, yeah. Oh, they picked on Breland.
That was just ridiculous. A.J. Brown and Kittle. He's got a good squad.
He's got a squad.
We need a major injury. Not to Delvin.
No.
Anybody else. Yeah, but then he's got Stafford on the bench, too. Okay. All right, my squad. Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Stephon Diggs, DK Metcalf, Kyle Pitts.
See, I would go.
That doesn't scare you?
No, it doesn't scare me. I would say it's Ben's, me, and then you and GBG fighting for who's going to take last.
You're fucking drinking back there right now. The Hennessy. I saw it. You're drunk. That's going to... Oh, if Barkley comes back... The only thing is if Barkley comes back full strength, Even if he doesn't start week 1, you know who slides in? Najee Harris.
Unproven.
Fuck off, Tevin. All right, so that is the fantasy football update. That's going to be 10 weeks running. Championship is 2 weeks, weeks 11 and week 12. I didn't even check. Let's look through that here.
For your bye weeks?
I don't have any of your stupid buys written down. You have Travis Kelce as a week 12 buy, so if you... No, I'm good. 8, 13, 10, 7, 9, 6. I'm solid. So if I make it, all my guys are in. Phenomenal. Let's go!
All right. We are now moving on to loaded questions. We got 4 questions that are fully loaded.
Yes.
Fire through them. Question number 1. If you could choose any one person as your dinner guest, who would you choose?
Kate Upton. We just had her on. 100%. I think I said Trump. I think we did this one before.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't know. I scroll through random ones because some of these get a little weird.
Yeah, if I could pick 2, it'd be Trump and Kate Upton. That would be... Trump would be derogatory, I'm sure, too.
I think I would go with Denzel Washington, follow-up Jay-Z.
Yeah? Do you like Denzel's kid? You like any of his movies?
Who's Denzel's? I've not seen one of Denzel's kids' movies.
Back to the Google machine. Good God.
I don't even think I knew that.
He's a A-list actor right now.
No.
Yes. You'll recognize him immediately. Images. John David Washington.
John David Washington. I don't think I've seen this man a day before in my life.
You are high.
No.
Go to his movies. You've heard of him. The Black Klansman?
I don't think. No, I haven't seen that one.
You heard of it?
Yeah, but
That's a.
I wouldn't call him. He's an A-list actor because his dad is Denzel Washington.
Incorrect. He was in what's the show with The Rock about sports?
The show. Let's see. Black Klansman, Tenant, Malcolm Reed, Malcolm X. Okay, so he's in Malcolm X because his dad was Monster. Yeah, he hasn't been in that much. That much.
He's
stuff.
new.
Yeah.
Ballers. That's the show.
He was in Ballers.
Have you seen it? Check it out.
It's
It's so good.
episode.
So good. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, he's no Denzel. I mean, give me a break. To me, it's Denzel, Will Smith.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan's getting there for sure.
Jordan will be up there by the end of his.
I mean, he was in Friday Night Lights. My best show. I'm gonna buy that hat, the Dylan Panther hat. I was telling my buddy last night. I said we should go for Halloween. I don't do Halloween parties anymore, but I specifically want to go to a Halloween party this year so I can be Coach Eric Taylor from the Dylan Panthers, and he can be Coach Eric Taylor from the East Dillon Lions.
You're gonna have to explain that to everybody. Why are you two dressed like this?
Well, if they don't get it, they can get fucked.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be great. I mean, basically all it is some khakis, polo, and I mean the hat is the outfit.
Yeah.
I just want to just be comfortable.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm not a huge Halloween person.
I don't want to be. I was Bob Marley one year, and people were like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm Bob Marley, man." And they're like, "No, who the fuck are you?"
Next question.
That would be considered racist in 2021,
Well, yeah,
probably,
when you
wouldn't
have
it?
your blackface on, then yeah, that's racist.
Well, yeah, I had makeup. I was Bob Marley.
Jesus Christ.
What? Jesus.
What do you consider your nicest feature?
Oh man, I have nice hazel eyes.
Okay.
My beard. We'll keep it PG.
For everybody watching, comment what you think Mike's nicest.
Yeah. My personality.
What is your favorite dish at an Italian restaurant?
Pizza.
You're trash.
They don't sell that at. I like something like a Cajun chicken pasta.
Yep.
But I'm the worst because it's like I want to load it with sriracha.
Yeah.
I want to load up on sriracha like immediately. If I go to a place, Italian, anywhere, and I'm like, do you have sriracha? They're like, no, we have Tabasco. I'm like, that's not hot sauce. Tabasco is not hot sauce. Is it?
No, I don't. If I'm going with hot sauce, I'm either going Frank's Red Hot or sriracha. Or...
Frank's isn't hot sauce. That's wing sauce.
No, they have a hot sauce.
It's buffalo wing
buffalo
sauce.
Like I wouldn't even really consider sriracha necessarily a hot sauce. I don't know. It's
what
like
would you consider
sauce.
it?
I don't know, but it's like more.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's delicious, but I don't know. It's like when I think of hot sauce, I think of like a Frank's, a Tabasco, a Louisiana hot, like that style of hot sauce. Not
Louisiana hot is a hot, but do you like Tabasco as like a hot sauce?
No, I don't eat. No, I don't do Tabasco.
Have you had Chipotle Tabasco sauce?
I have not.
It's not considered stealing, but I used to take the Tabasco Chipotle from Chipotle if I got it to go because it's like I need it on there, and I would just throw like a couple bucks in the tip jar to pay for the bottle. And
right, let me pay the employees for letting me steal the company's Tabasco sauce.
And I got one time I went and I ordered and I was eating there, and they didn't have the sauce, and it immediately ruined the meal. So now every time I go, I make sure they have it. The last time, I don't know if it was COVID related, they poured it in
like those little black.
And I got into it with the lady. It's like, keep going. No, more. More. It's like, I don't want you to define how much sauce you think I need. I'm a sauce guy. Like, bring me the bottle out. I'll figure out how much I need. That's COVID ruined everything for restaurants because they bring you the little plastic ramekins of ketchup, and they bring one little one out with your fries, and it's like, well, what am I gonna use for my cheeseburger?
Yep.
And then I need like 4.
Yeah.
But then I feel bad because there's always one that I didn't use. So then I like squeeze the plastic kind of out and around so I don't look like a jackass.
Jesus. I just make a mess so I don't look like a bad person.
Then you throw the napkin over it. It's fine.
You're the worst.
It's fine.
Last one. How many times a week do you exercise?
3 on average. I try to do 4 that I go to the gym.
Sounds about right.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday are my gym days. I was trying to do Tuesday, Thursday. Did I tell you I'm bartending?
No, you did not. Where are you bartending at?
Across the street from my place.
What's the name of the bar?
The Depot Bar and Grill.
All right. So everybody go to the Depot. Sponsors of the show.
Yeah, they you can tell the job market is absolute trash that they hired a guy with no bartending experience to bartend. My literal I trained one night behind the bar. My second night of training, my manager texted me and says, yeah, do you think you could just do it yourself tonight? I'm like, I guess. So, yeah, I'm literally working and like training on the fly. I've downloaded 2 bartending apps because I don't know.
You gotta it's called Mixology.
Mixology? What do I got here?
That's the one that...
you got to pay for that one, though?
Nope, it's free, and you can, like...
I got Mixlogical. And I've been using the My Bar.
Yeah, because you got to get one where you can type in like ingredients. Or,
see, and I don't care. I don't care about all that. Like,
just be able to look it up.
I just need to know what's in there, and I'll mix it up the way I want. So,
I just need to know
I need to know the right booze. I don't need to know how much. Like,
what kind of bar is the Depot? Is it like a dive bar?
No, it's a restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yeah, it's right on the train track, so it's cool. The train, like, if you're sitting out on the patio, you could like reach your hand out, and it would get, jacked off by a train. But yeah, I mean, I don't like. I'll get these ordered like a frozen margarita. It's like, all right, well, I mean, I know how to make them.
Worse because you got to put it in the blender.
In the ice, it's like, am I doing too much ice? Am I adding too much booze? Like, I'm just, I don't know. Here you go. Yeah. Good luck.
And you just keep telling people it's your first day, and then they're more forgiving on how their drink tastes.
Yeah, see, but then like there's all these regulars that sit at the corner. So I've done that, but then I feel them staring at me when it's like, hey, I'm new, and I know they're judging me. They're like, are you? It's been a week.
I've done that before where working in the service industry. I had a serving job when I was a kid, and like I'd mess something up and be like, oh, sorry, like just started here. And they're like, I didn't recognize the person because I see a million people every day.
Right.
And they're like, I was here like a month ago, and you were our server. And
That's why you don't say I just start. You say I'm new, because technically 6 months you could still be new.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't. I'm just gonna figure it out on the fly. I don't know the menu. I just ask questions and don't care. So,
All right. Now we are moving on to Stump the Producer. What do you got, Mike?
yeah, this is a great segment. So we did this one other time with the boys, and I figured what a great time to bring it back. The Han Solo show to Stump the Producer. T-Money. So I got 5 questions here.
Do your worst.
Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
Well, I want his jersey numbers for all the teams he's played for in the NFL.
All the teams he's played for in the NFL.
Yep.
Obviously, we got 28.
Correct.
I feel like he wore 26 in Washington.
Correct. Yeah, he wore 28 for the Vikings, the Saints, and the Lions. 26 with the Redskins, and there's only one more.
One more.
Yep. 5 teams he's played for. The one actually threw me off a little bit too when I saw it.
Like what? The Saints, the Lions, Washington.
Yep. The Cardinals.
Oh, the Cardinals. He played for the Cardinals. What number was he with the Cardinals? I don't know. I would say, we'll just say 23.
Boom. Nailed it.
Let's go!
No stumping on question number 1. AP, oh my God. The year that we drafted him, I was a huge AP fan coming out of Oklahoma. Like,
The fact
just
that he fell to us was a miracle.
It was crazy, but the thing that I've never... So he wore a black visor for Oklahoma.
Yep.
He never wore a visor in the NFL.
He should have. He should have had one of those ones that's like a mirror so you can
Oh,
see
I love
the
those.
stadium.
They don't let you, like, Kyler Murray has like a red visor, and then he switches it to his normal one. I never got why the NFL doesn't. Those look so sweet.
Yeah, the NFL does not like players to have.
But AP, like, I'm a big visor guy. I love them. You know, if they were a big thing, you know, when I played football, I'd have been. Did you wear a visor?
No, because our coach was very old school and was like, if you have a
You needed an eye
reason,
thing.
Yeah, you had to have an eye thing.
See, that's just. I'm a peacock, man. You got to let me fly.
And in high school, I felt like having a tinted visor. There's not enough lights on the field.
Well, you could go clear.
Yeah, but I would go tinted.
Yeah. So I would go black.
Yeah.
All black. 100%. Question number 2. This one's a little easier. Kobe Bryant championships.
Like how many?
Correct. Oh, I didn't. I have it in quotations here. Stump the Producer by the numbers. So this is a numbers game.
He didn't have. No, he didn't have 6 because he had 4. He had the 3-peat plus 1 with Shaq.
I can see you. You're looking at the computer back there, aren't you?
No. Like, sorry, I'm looking at you on the computer, but the camera's like up here.
Yeah.
I think he had. I think he had 5.
Oh, that looks good back there. I haven't really looked and seen yet. You're looking good back there. Got the fireball going. Sweet, yeah.
But yeah, I think it's 5. No, because he didn't get 2 with Pow.
This is a treat for Twist Nation too. They're seeing the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain.
This is how the sausage is made.
What'd you say? 5?
Yeah, I think it's 5.
Fucking A. 2 for 2. You ain't getting these. Question number 3. How many home runs did Babe Ruth hit?
Oh Jesus, I have no idea. How many?
This is a 2-part question too, so
I'm gonna say for sure. Because what's the Barry Bonds hit? What, like 6 something, 7 something?
I don't know.
So I'm gonna say Babe Ruth hit 536.
Incorrect. 714. How many strikeouts did Babe Ruth have? You know he was a ace pitcher too.
Yeah. Strikeouts. I don't know anything about baseball. Strikeouts. Let's see if you.
Just
I'm
guess.
gonna say he had 1,200 strikeouts.
Jesus,
Is that a
Devin.
lot? I don't know.
488.
Oh, fuck. See, I don't do baseball.
So that was a 2-part question. You got both wrong. So that's your 2 for 2.
50%. We're all right.
Emmitt Smith, total rushing yards. You got to hit it on the nose to get it right, too. What does that say? I missed it.
Sober bartender, keep it up.
Yeah. Thanks, Dale.
Emmitt Smith rushing yards feels like 12,600.
You're way off. 18,355. Yeah, I was actually...
I don't know. I was trying to think of how many years he played, and I was like, I don't know, maybe he played like 10 years, but yeah.
So I was closing down the bar Thursday, and my manager's there where they're all sitting around the bar, closing down, having a drink. She's like, oh, I don't know if the owner told you, you get a free, drink when you're closing. And I said, oh, no, I don't do that. And I'm the sober bartender guy. It's great, though, because I love getting people fucked up, though. I'll tell you that. I make some stiff drinks. It's like, we better call him an Uber. All right, last one. And this was supposed to be tied in to our interview, Gus Frerotte. So I'm sorry, Twist Nation. I don't know. Maybe we'll try and have Tevin just randomly call him at the end of the show and see if he answers.
Nah, we can do that.
Maybe we'll do that. So total teams that Gus Frerotte played for.
This is going to be a lot. Obviously, the Vikings. Are we counting we're not counting he went to the Vikings twice?
No.
Right? Okay, so Vikings.
If you wouldn't ask that question, I would have. I'd have totally screwed you.
He played for the Washington.
Yep, 2.
He played. I want to say he played for the Lions, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yep. Got 3. You got 3 more to go.
6? Okay, I would have thought he played for a lot more than 6. Gus Frerotte.
We played for 7, technically, with the Vikes twice.
He played for the Dolphins.
Yep. 2 left. No, 3 left.
He played. Did he play for the Rams when they were in St.
Yep.
Louis? Yep.
2 left. The fact that you got that many, I know you're cheating. You're so full of shit.
You'll be able to hear me typing on the computer.
Well, you already had Gus stuff up, so all I would have needed to hear was a click. You just slid back over. 2 left.
2 left. I feel like. Did he play for Seattle?
No.
Damn it. Who were the other 2?
The Broncos and the Bengals.
I would not have gotten the Bengals. Did he start his career?
With Washington. Yeah. All right. Well, you lost. You are
What are you talking? I was 3.
horrible.
I did all right. I'm most embarrassed about the Barry Sanders.
All right. So let's add it up. So you got the first question right. You got the second question right. You got the 2-part wrong. So you're even there.
Yep.
You got the 4th one wrong. So you're -1.
And then I was 2 or 3 of the.
Yeah, but it's one question. I'm not giving you that. You got the.
I'm like.
You didn't get them all.
I'm like Steph Curry from 3. And last I checked, he's the best that ever did it. So.
Okay, you lost. That was a good job. Good effort, though. It's my game. You need 100% to win.
All right, we got Pop Culture Happy Hour. What do you got for us?
All right, so I'm going to go over the Pop Culture Happy Hour. Tevin is behind the scenes. He's going to try and give Gus Frerotte a call. And if he doesn't answer, well, sorry. Pop Culture Happy Hour. So this is new in the news. A man photographed as Baby on the Nevermind cover sues Nirvana. So I'm going to give a little backstory once Tevin's back on. We're going to look up this album cover because I'm sure you've seen it before. So the guy's name is Spencer Eldon, the man whose unusual baby portrait was used for one of the most recognizable album covers of all time, Nirvana's Nevermind, filed a lawsuit Tuesday alleging that the nude image constituted child pornography. Yeah, so there it is right there. Spencer Eldon. So the album cover depicts Eldon underwater in a swimming pool, as you can see there, with his genitalia exposed. So they must not show it on there. He must be a naked baby, I guess. So the crazy thing about it is Eldon has repeatedly recreated the pose as a teenager and adult, diving into pools to pose with swim trunks on the occasion of the album's 10th 17th, 20th, and 25th anniversary. So now, so he's done it. He loved it. And now he's basically like, well, this is child pornography. He's asking for like $100,000 from like 15 different people. I think it totals over like $1 million.
So, yeah, here's the... Why is it not a big enough one? But they're definitely...
I can see his little winky.
Yep, you can definitely see the little baby winky in the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, then you can see him if you click on the one where he's in there. There was a double shot of him swimming above it with long... Yeah, right there. So that's the same guy that's suing now. Like, oh, yeah, he's real mad. You know, really, he should have came in. Why is he wearing swim trunks? That's not a real recreation. He should have just been going in nude.
Butt naked.
Yeah.
Well, also, like, I get, like, why would you have a baby's... Like, this is a different time, obviously.
Right, that was the 90s. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a naked baby. Yeah, for a rock. It's definitely not child pornography. So I don't. We'll have to see. We'll circle back around to that. But I can't imagine he's gonna win shit. So
because you can't. You
file a lawsuit on your parents for I doubt that was even real water. Do you think they really threw naked Spencer Eldon in the pool at 4 months? Because I think he was like 4 months old there.
I think so. Quick little baptize.
Oh, look at that shirt. Sweet old lady, more like battle-tested warrior queen. Well, that's all I got.
All right.
Yeah.
Good show today.
Fun little pop culture. That was a great show. Let's get some D McCash. End it.
Hold on. Tap dance. D McCash. Twist. There we go.
Oh, there he is. Well, Twist Nation, thank you for tuning in. Episode 71 in the books, the Han Solo Show. Hopefully we get Tweedledee and Tweedledum back for episode 72. Enjoy your weekend. Go have a deep fried alligator. Twist Nation. Out.
Sports with a twist, no script. Legends coming through on the guest list. TC, Minnesota, land of the lakes. Boo, Green Bay. That's all I gotta say. Yelling skull with the woes, you know we don't play. We get wild every single day. We got our flaws, but we love our saints. Twist Nation, going like our pain.